faculty, parents, friends, distinguished guests, and the class of 2007, welcome. 1, 2, 3, yeah, woo-wop, doop-a-doo-eh, woo-wop, doop-a-doo-eh, woo-wop, doop-a-doo-eh, woo-wop, ah. Well, she sneaks around the world from Kiev to Carolina. She's a sticky-fingered filter from Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me where in the world is Carmen San Diego? See this soul in South Korea, make that Tataga cry uncle. From the Red Sea to Greenland, they'll be singing the blues. Well, they never Arkansas, they'll steal the Mekong from the jungle. Tell me where in the world is Carmen San Diego? So you probably weren't expecting me to sing. You know, when we think of the stereotypical graduation speech, we have a certain image in our mind, one that doesn't include a TV theme song. So while I was waiting to audition for this speech, I repeatedly asked myself, why would you sing? You don't sing in public, you only sing in the car. Well, because it would not be conventional. It would not be expected, and it sure would not be comfortable. The point is that in this moment of uncertainty and discomfort, I was forced to reflect upon my motivations, beliefs, and feelings about the situation. Many of us have taken steps into the unknown, most obviously when studying abroad, less so when sitting in a math class surrounded by engineers, or when managing the first date with the guy or girl of our dreams. It is in these uncomfortable moments that we question ourselves to a great extent. Throughout the last few years together, our classes in the social sciences have challenged us and reminded us to think about the world around. To not passively accept what we're told by the media, government officials, peers, and even professors. However, we need to apply these skills to evaluating and understanding ourselves and why we believe and act the way we do. And that's the hardest part. Psychologically, people strive for comfort and certainty, and to question our deepest beliefs creates discomfort and uncertainty. However, we often change our beliefs so that they align with these experiences. I must admit, during my freshman year, when people back home in Michigan asked me how Champaign was, I would complain about the corn, the weather, and how there really was nothing to do. 3 years later, they asked me the same question, and I can go on for hours about the high concentration of cultural events, academic discussions, and fascinating people that I've met here. Champaign itself didn't change much over the last 4 years. What did change was my perspective. Please, don't take your beliefs for granted. Now, I'm not saying that you should change your whole outlook on life, but evaluate it. Does it make sense? More importantly, why does it make sense? Like I said, this will not be an easy process. And often, trying to do this within your comfort zone is even harder. What motivation would you have to question yourself? If we always stay within the bounds of certainty and comfort, we don't push ourselves, we don't grow, we don't learn. While at a leadership conference over spring break in Morocco, a wise Indonesian named Jojo told me, if you want to lead others, learn how to lead yourself. Would you like to follow someone who doesn't know where they're going, why they're going there, or how they're going to get there? I sure wouldn't. This university has provided us with numerous opportunities and resources for such an introspective analysis. We have gained foresight to know where we're going, critical thinking skills to know how we're going to get there, or to know why we're going to get there, and problem-solving skills to know how we're going to get there. We are told that by everyone that we will be the future leaders of our governments, corporations, organizations, families, communities. But we must remember that it all begins with leading ourselves. So, as we leave the University of Illinois this weekend, we go off to uncertain, possibly uncomfortable situations. Whether you have a job lined up, will be attending graduate school, or none of the above, your life will change. Do not be afraid of this change. View it as an opportunity to critically think about who you are and what you believe. As for me, I leave the stage asking myself, once again, why, oh why would you sing that song? Class of 2007, I challenge you to break from the conventional and leave your comfort zone. I guarantee that you'll learn something about yourself. You may be wondering, what could I have possibly learned about myself by singing a silly childhood tune in front of all of you? Well, if I can sing in public once, I can do it again. Congratulations and good luck.